thanks to Orlaith Prenter here joining us for the Saffron Gale. Just wondering, Orlaith, obviously this year you've probably been the county's one of the most prolific forwards. Just wondering, does that come with its own added pressures, or is it something you just kind of take in your stride?
Not really. You're given a job when you go out there. If you're one of the 6 pick to start, so you know what you're doing when you go out. I don't know, some of us were a bit quiet enough against Carlow, so we have a big point to prove now against Fermanagh. I know myself probably would have liked to kick more during it, so I don't know, I think a lot of us could do the stepping up in this game against Fermanagh.
So then I take it the mood in the camp then is obviously very motivated and focused for Fermanagh. Obviously you've met them a couple of times already this year. They've got the better once, you've got the better twice, so obviously you're looking to take the momentum from the Ulster final into next Sunday. Met
them in the league, didn't play great at all. I know the conditions and all weren't great, and they got the better of us that day. Then met them in the first round of Ulster. It took us a while to get started against them, but once we settled in, that was us kind of. We came out comfortable enough on top. Then the Ulster final, the first half, we just weren't ourselves. So it took us to half time to sort ourselves out. But once we got into it, we were comfortable enough against them. But just this time, we'd like to hope to be getting going straight from the start. We couldn't be afford to go in at half time, not having started yet. So definitely something we'll be looking at is be going right from the start.
Does that familiarity with Fermanagh, having seen them a few times this year, does that give you a bit more belief in the sort of weaknesses you can exploit, or what do you expect from them next Sunday?
It does and it doesn't. Like, we know who we're up against and we know who to look out for in the forward line and things like that, and obviously their backs would be comfortable enough with us knowing each other. It could sometimes make it easier playing someone you already know, but I don't know, wouldn't really look into all that for me. I'm not thinking about the previous times we beat them. It's a new game, they come out, God knows what could happen on the day, but at this stage, I don't know.
Just taking it as it comes.
But hopefully the same result, beating them.
Obviously last year you were definitely missed, so was just wondering, how come you weren't playing last year, and obviously you're happy to be back this year?
Yeah, just injuries and things like that. I was focusing on club for the while, but I don't know, just seeing them last year getting to an All-Ireland final, and then I actually joined them after, and just the buzz about it, I just thought I'd give it a go this year. I played underage and all that with the county, and had success there, and it was great and all, so hopefully replicate the same again next Sunday.
Brilliant. Just as well, obviously there's a significant proportion of girls on the panel from Moneyglass. Just wondered, does that make it maybe a bit more enjoyable for yourselves, and there's a wee bit more sort of link there where you know how each other plays? Does that sort of help with the county as well?
It does, yeah, it definitely does make it more enjoyable. You're obviously playing with ones you play club with, you know the ins and outs of them, but I definitely do really enjoy playing from ones from other clubs. It was a challenge at the start of the year playing, because obviously every club would have a different style of play, so adapting to that was a bit difficult to start, but now I definitely enjoy playing with ones from other clubs and things like that, and getting used to how they play.
Is this your first time playing before?
It's a big pitch. I don't know, I'm not used to a pitch that size, so I don't know how it's going to come, but no, I'm definitely looking forward to it, of course. I
take it there's a big Moneyglass contingent heading down the road that day anyway.
There is, so it'd be great to see them all down, and then hopefully just bring the cup over them at the end of the day.